crush a playful dance. A perfect chance. Smile, I feel the sunshine. Bright days can't decline. Laugh loud on this beach time. Happiness is prime. Oh yeah. Golden rays and ocean breeze. Oh yes. Feel this ease.
Oh man, what's your favorite part of the day and why?
Favorite part of the day?
Yeah. Bedtime.
I was gonna say that.
Bedtime when it's quiet.
No, I had to say like midday, because I like when the sun's up and everybody's out having fun, working, doing whatever, conversating.
I'd have to say my favorite part of the day would be morning, because everybody is asleep. The whole house is quiet. I'm making my coffee. Sit there on the couch, sipping my hot cup of coffee and watching some YouTube and
too.
just woosaba.
Morning is nice.
Yeah. When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I guess there's a couple different things, but the major one was a scientist.
A what?
A scientist, like a biological scientist, because I was really good in biology and stuff like that. So,
I wasn't good in biology. I was not. Math was my subject.
I was all right. You see, science has a lot of math in it, so.
What I really wanted to be when I grew up, because I started so young doing this, is a celebrity professional singer, musician. Because I started playing drums at 7 and singing at 12. Now I'm 40. Where am I at?
It's crazy.
I'm
the
40.
Spectrum. Like, I've never thought of ever being a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
We're the opposite, man.
I've
I'm
thought
telling
about
you.
playing guitar. I've tried, playing a couple times.
And that's another thing on the opposite side. I've never done drugs ever in my life.
Yeah, no. I've only seen you drink like maybe a handful of times the whole time we've met.
Yeah, and he was heavy with the addiction process. So that was, he had said that's like new to him. Being that he was an addict.
It's almost like I had to, it's crazy because I almost had to myself. I didn't have no therapy or nothing like that. I just kind of took it as it came in waves, like reality of living without the substance, and I didn't need that stuff to conversate with people and go to work and do your everyday life, because without it I was dead. I wasn't doing anything. I was laying in bed or laying around trying to find the drug. Not fun. That chase is not fun, and I'm so glad and happy that I don't do it anymore. Oh my God. Because, along with that, it also brings trouble. Walking out your front door, you're looking over your shoulder, worrying, because you're doing something wrong. There's going to be heat. It's going to come from somewhere.
You're always paranoid.
Somebody's going to do one of these, or somebody's going to see you, or word gets around, and stuff happens. That's why I just keep out of the mix.
So, what's some of your dreams for life? What was your dreams growing up?
Isn't like what I wanted to do.
Life itself in general. Like, what was your one dream in life? What did you dream about?
Being a monster truck driver. Besides a scientist.
Being a monster truck driver?
I still would love to do that, but that is so expensive. No.
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy, but I love that stuff, the big trucks and stuff. And I loved it growing up, and to this day I love it. I love motors and engines and all running things,
Which is crazy, because one of my dreams that I had growing up was to race.
I would do racing.
Stock car racing. And that's because I got interested at first because my brother did mini stock racing. And I wanted to race, but my mom wouldn't let me. I was so mad at her for that. Like,
turbo?
oh man, I was like, and then I found out they had a thing called powder puff for the, girl drivers. And I was like, well, they have powder puff. She's like, you're still not doing it. And I'm like, oh.
I need to see you. If you ain't first, you're last.
I helped my little brother build the roll cage in his car, his race car. Helped him paint, all that stuff. And I didn't drive it though.
I was just gonna ask you that.
My mom wouldn't let me.
No.
No. I don't remember what my dad had said. I think he was okay with it, but my mom wasn't. And my mom don't really, or my dad listened to my mom on that one. He didn't butt heads with her. So, what do you love the most about your life today?
You guys.
Who?
My family.
Oh. Sorry, I had to hear you say it again. I'm like, huh? Who? What I love most about life right now, I'm comfortable for one. I've got my kids down pat as far as behaviors in life. My kids used to be like running ragged all the time because I was a full-time worker, 2, 3, 4 jobs at a time, being a single mom for a while. So having some stability in the house, like with Jeff here, it helps a lot. And they listen to him a lot. They do. Now me, I'm mom, so they're used to their biological fathers leaving. So me, they used to test me out. They used to run me over, I would say. Get their way with me. But with Jeff, as time went on, they listened to him a lot more than they do me. Well, they listen to me pretty much every day now, but we get some snarky little teen attitudes here and there, but who doesn't?
It's to be expected.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they respect and they respect others, and
Right. Where did you think you would be in life by now?
In life by now?
Yeah.
You mean back when I was younger and
yeah, when
I was older?
Yeah, just where okay, so where would you think you would be in life right now if we weren't in your life? Can you think of anything like that off the bat?
I'd probably, honestly, if I wasn't for you guys, I might be in another state.
Yeah, because your brother lives out of state too.
Yeah, I'd probably either be in Missouri, or maybe not another state. I'd be down in Detroit, or near Detroit.
Yeah.
Because I have family down in Detroit, around Detroit, Pontiac.
Right.
I'd probably be down somewhere down there, maybe, or, with some of the family that is still left.
Yeah. I think if you weren't in our life right now, I would probably be working multiple jobs still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there'd be no way around it. I'm a very independent person. So being the stay-at-home mom thing is really new. I've never been a stay-at-home mom until Jeff come back into our life after prison this last time. So I think I would probably be working full-time with other jobs on the side like I had before, running myself ragged. I think I would have out-of-control kids again, because they used to be out of control when I was a single mom, because I couldn't be home. I mean, the cost of living and having that many kids, and which obviously that's my ordeal, my fault. But I think I would be working multiple jobs right now. And obviously we wouldn't have Scarlett, which knowing her today would suck.
With how groceries had shot up, and
grocery prices are crazy, rent's crazy. So with the cost of living, just things are are super expensive and it sucks. So hopefully something changes. The price of gas has been going down though.
Yeah, I seen it today for $2.97. That was the cheapest I've seen it. Some spots are like 304, stuff like that.
Yeah. What's your dream vacation?
You know, I have to say it's pretty simple. It's Tennessee.
Pigeon Forge?
Yeah.
Dollywood and Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I know it's like, where people are like, oh, it's like simple spot. That and I'd like to go to that or Nashville.
Yeah. See, my family's drove through there with us growing up, going back and forth between South Carolina and Michigan. So we drove through there before, and what I remember seeing caught my eye quite a bit. There's very tall ski lifts. Very tall ski lifts. But yeah, that's one of the things I would have liked to have done too, growing up, is going there. But my dream vacation, I don't even know, honestly. I don't have a dream vacation. I mean,
me neither, really. I mean, like, a lot of people like go to Africa or, Australia, which I guess, yeah, would be cool, but
no.
I'm not all about going out of the States.
Traveling wise, though, I've always wanted to visit Ireland and Scotland. Those were my two major places that I've always wanted to go see.
I mean, I'd like to go see all kinds of different places. But,
so I guess that would be like a dream vacation type thing. But I want to learn. I like to learn the history of my ancestors, and I love to learn history of different countries. So Ireland and Scotland have always been my huge thing of wanting to go check out. So
that would be cool.
Yeah. It costs a lot of money, though. That's for sure. What's your favorite thing we do together?
I like in the summertime us grilling out and doing stuff outside.
Yeah, that's kind of like a relaxing bit to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too. I'll be in the house pattying up the burgers and all that stuff, making the salads, side salads. He'll be out grilling the burgers, steaks, hot dogs, whatever we have.
Boys will come out, we'll play something, whether it be like a ring toss game or badminton or rattlesnake, something.
Throwing the football.
Horseshoes.
Jumping on the trampoline.
We got to get some horseshoes.
Yes.
No plastic ones either.
Yeah, we've got plans for this summer for our backyard. We definitely need to put some horseshoe pits in.
Yeah.
For the real horseshoes, not plastic. Gonna have to keep an eye on Scarlett though, that's for sure. She'd be running trying to catch it.
Yeah.
That would not be good at all. Oh man. It would not be good. What was your first impression of me versus now?
Man, she looks like a nice girl. Not so nice anymore.
Do not lie.
Who said I was lying? I don't know. I guess when I first met you, I didn't realize how independent you were.
Yeah.
Independent and pretty loyal person. That was it.
So when you first met me, you didn't get that impression of me being the independent person and
not necessarily. I mean,
more of maybe like the other girls you met before or something.
I wouldn't say that. You were kind of hard to put a finger on. I can read most people, but you were a little tough. I don't know why.
You couldn't read me.
You threw me off a little bit.
Like, so secret.
Yeah, like I thought for sure you did some things, and you didn't.
My first impression of you versus now. Okay, this is gonna get a little comical. So when I first met him, he was not the guy I had ever went for in looks, in the way he pronounced his words, meaning accent from Detroit. it kind of threw me off a little bit, but then his vibe caught me, and he was very good looking. Was he still is to me anyway. No, he's very good looking. Handled himself. Was really nice to me. Just gave off really good vibes, and we connected. It was almost like magnets that just and that was it from that point on. So I don't know, my first impression of him, ghetto, I guess I would say. And I'm not saying that in a bad way at all, but those of you who know ghetto
before will understand. Knew me, you would have never saw that in me.
No, when I seen him,
a lot of people have.
When I seen him, he didn't dress like he was, from the area he came from.
I don't dress like that.
His pants were above his hips, or on his hips, I should say, or whatever you want to call it, where guys usually wear them. So he didn't have on the big baggy clothes or nothing like that. He's very well spoken, but he was more when he would let loose, at the get together, the party or whatever. Then his Detroit accent would start coming out a little more, and I was like,
it's like when I get excited and so I don't know.
And I'll be honest,
I can't control it sometimes. Or when I get mad.
But I will be honest, okay? So I was, a lot of people that know me know, and he knows, a daddy's girl growing up. So in my head, in the back of my brain, I'm like, I really like this guy, but what is my dad gonna think? Because I've never brought a guy home that talked like him or anything. Never brought a guy home like this. I'm an adult at this point, way past adulthood. But I still, in the back of my mind, was thinking about what my dad would think. So
see how that goes? Even with my parents, and when they were still alive and I was older and I could have made a decision of getting away from it, they still had a grip on me.
Right. Parents still have a grip on you, no matter what age you are. But so I had him in the back of my mind. So I did not tell him at all, or my mom, because I knew she would tell my dad, that I was seeing anybody. Like, I let that go for a little while, and then I don't even remember how he found out. I think somebody had told him that I was dating somebody, and then he called me. And he says, "What are you doing?" And I says, "Nothing. Where you at?" I told him, I'm at home, this and that. He said something on the lines of, "So what's his name?" or something like that. And at that point, I was like, all right, he knows. I cannot hide this anymore. He knows I'm going to have to tell him about this guy. And I told him a little bit, and he says,
"What's his name, Jack?
What's his name? Where does he work? Do you know anything about him? Did you look him up? Did you check his background?"
Which off the rip, I told you.
Which I did check his background, but that was after he had already told me the things that he had went through and things that he had done. So I did check his background, as I do all the time on anybody that I meet new. I really do. I run a background.
You gotta know who you're associating with.
Because I have kids too.
Yeah.
So yeah. His parents were like, "What are you doing? She's got 5 kids." I don't even know everything they had said, but they questioned him like, "Do you really want to take care of somebody else's kids? That's a lot of kids."
The daily reminder.
Yeah, the daily reminder of that. They reminded him every day. She's got 5 kids. So I have been married twice. He has not been married at all.
Almost, but not.
Right.
I said, yeah, let's go. Yeah, what do they call it? Cold feet? Nah, I'm good. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, so I've been married
Eventually,
and
I
divorced
plan
twice.
on us doing it, but, times before it was just so quick and stuff, and I don't know. If I'm going to do it, I want to make sure I'm ready to go and done. Sign it. done.
For getting married. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get divorced and this and that and all that.
And I never seen myself getting divorced at all. When I got married when I was 19, I was in it. Like, even though I was abused physically and mentally, I laugh on it a little bit right now, but it's really not a joke. But I guess that's a coping mechanism of mine is laughing about trauma. Some traumas, not all.
We all got our little ticks and stuff on how we handle stuff, for sure.
Right. But
what makes us unique, though.
Right. But the other guy, I say the other guy, my second husband, I'll be honest with you, I married him to get out of the state because my first ex-husband was stalking me and threatening me. Threatening for me to lose my life. So
that's a pretty viable reason, though.
Yeah, so I did. I ended up getting pregnant by him, but we were married before he was born. So before our son was born. But I was getting threats and I was being stalked, and at that point I'm like, I'm just gonna move out of state because my at the time husband said, because he's from Pennsylvania and things like that, but he's like, what do you think about moving to Pennsylvania? And at first I was against it. I didn't want to leave my parents behind, and but I got to thinking, like, okay, I'm being stalked. I'm being threatened to lose my life. I'm moving out of state. So I did. I just burped. That didn't work out. We were in his domain, and he was very untrustworthy and did some things, and was a very, very avid cheater. So I decided that was it. I'm not doing it. I'm going back home. I'm going to Michigan. So I did. Packed everything up and I went. End of the story. So that was in 2012. I moved back to Michigan. So I didn't meet Jeff till 2016. We had Scarlett in 2022. So yeah. Next. Let's see. How do you see our relationship in the future? Stronger.
Because I think every day we grow stronger, and figuring each other out. Because there's still parts of each other we don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Probably never will,
Right.
But I think as time goes on and days go on, we understand each other more and better. And are able to communicate better and stuff. Whether it be a problem or just communicating about things everyday life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see us eventually buying land.
Yeah. Oh, is that what kind of you're asking? Like what we see? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I see us. That is my hope and dream right there. That's my number one goal, is to buy some land and a home.
Definitely.
Live rent free, basically. No debt.
Yeah.
We were just
it doesn't have to, for me. It doesn't have to be like a huge fancy house.
Right. I don't want a big old house. I don't want a 2-story house even. I'm okay with a house with a basement, but I don't have to have that. I like just a 1-level house. I mean, you got to think, like, when you buy a home, you're going to think of, okay, how long am I going to be here? Do I want to buy more and move on and sell this or rent this out and make this profitable? Or do I want to make this my home and not have to worry about renting this place out and having that burden and stress in my life as I get older? And then you also think about, if you have stairs to climb, you're going to get older. It's going to get more complicated to walk. You're not going to be able to climb those stairs one day. So it's just, the upstairs is up there for nothing, just empty. And I don't want an empty house. My kids all move out. I want a full house at that point. So full house to me means 1 level, and that's it. You can make that a full house even when your kids are moved out. But having an empty upstairs, an empty basement, I just don't like that. I don't know what it is about it. I just don't like that feeling. Can you think of anything else?
Not really. I think we kind of went over the
everything.
Basics, yeah, the basic stuff.
We laid it all out on the line. It is what it is. Like I said, this channel is all about the real life, and like I said, we haven't been the greatest at all in our relationship, and we bumped heads quite a few times, but
perfect.
In the end, it's always been us.
Better than nobody.
In the end, we've always ended up together. In the end,
yeah.
I mean, there's no question about it. And I have told him before. I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm moving out. You know, even after just a little bit of a disagreement, because you know sometimes people have arguments and you can only take so much. But then you got to weigh out the good and the bad, and more good has come out of this relationship than bad. And he's never put his hands on me, so that's the number one thing for me. And I don't trust a lot of people, and I can't see myself getting into a serious relationship after him. Now, my ex-husbands, I seen myself being able to move on, but after him, I just can't. I wholeheartedly believe I won't be able to trust anybody around this day in life. Around this day in life of living, I don't think I can trust anybody to be in another relationship.
Like you said that comment about being with another woman, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No. I don't even care. Nope.
But like I told him, and I've told a few people before, I said, in the end, I will always be his decision. And in the end, he will always be my decision. And that's how it's always happened. It's just our clique, our vibe, our connection, everything we've went through together in 8-9 years, we still got through it. And we're still here in a home together with everything that we need.
What makes you stronger, really.
Yeah. Yeah. You go through things in your relationship, that's what makes you stronger in the end. So we may butt heads every now and then, but it's nothing crazy and it's nothing that major. And we're not physical with each other. And that's what matters to me.
About my dad, speaking of my dad teaching me stuff, he never laid hands on my mom, man. He always taught me that. Don't hit the women, you know. I never have and never will. Like I said, I walk it off and, you know, calm myself down like that before I punch on yours, hit you. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't see myself doing that.
Right. So I think that's it. Fight! No.
Help! She's beating me.
That's it, guys. So you guys just got a whole earful. What is it? Oh yeah, it's been a while on this video, and I still have to. Yeah. You
done now?
How many videos have I done total?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
Oh,
quite a few now.
I have no idea. That's on my channel?
Yeah.
Oh, hundreds.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Hundreds, not including the shorts.
Damn.
Yeah.
This will be. I'm in some of your videos, ain't I?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys have seen him pop in and out of my videos. The latest one was when I broke the
plastic thing.
The plastic thing. He laughed at me. I'm like, tape will fix it. He's like, we can glue it together. Well, we're gonna get off of here. I don't even know what time it is. But
I know I'm tired.
Oh, by the way, we got the new bed frame in. Jeff just got done putting it together.
Pretty nice.
Our new bedding here. It's pretty nice, yeah. Amazon special. The only problem is it's so far up off the ground now. We're almost flush with the top of Scarlett's crib. All right, guys, that'll be it for tonight. So thank you for stopping by and giving us some of your time, me more of your time. And if you like my content, just don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Maybe give us some questions if we didn't go through something that you want to know.
Anything, I'll be honest with you and cover it.
We are open books.
Yeah, pretty open and straightforward.
We are open books to a point. To a point. Yeah. to a point. Like when my kids is like deep personal info, I'm not throwing that on here. So, yeah. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your night, great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. But we are off of here now. Until next time.